Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video now. Of course, yesterday we took on Millwall away at the Den. This is obviously the review of Millwall versus Middlesbrough. In terms of the game, I have to be honest right now about everything that happened yesterday, games-wise. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing because I don't think that's what it needs. But in terms of the first half, we were absolutely appalling, and I saw fans leaving. Everyone's fuming at half time. There was no sort of atmosphere in the Borough end. As you can imagine, you're 2-0 down away from home. And last season, the same thing happened. That season, Borough were 2-0 down. And I was sat in the stand, and I was just stood up. And whereabouts I was stood, there was like a barrier in front of me, so I could obviously lean in it and just like chill out on that at half time. And I just leant there thinking, is this going to be the same as last season? Are we going to get turned over? Because like I said before the game, Millwall are not a pushover. Millwall are a very good footballing side at home. Maybe he's away from home. That might be questionable, but at home alone, the home form speaks for itself, especially last season. After they beat us on a 16-game unbeaten run, they are a very good footballing side at home. And I knew yesterday was going to. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew how tough it was going to be. And in terms of the team, our team selection, well, I think, Pulis only played the players that he had there. Obviously, as we all know, Ben Gibson's deal will be done this weekend. Martin Waghorn's been accepted, £8 million, so we believe he's going to come to Teesside, obviously, probably in the next 24 hours. And then obviously news on a down Traore, we don't know nothing on him either, but if he goes, he goes. But in terms of the game yesterday, so the game kicks off in the first 10 minutes, we looked alright, but it didn't look too bad, and then they break and then they score, and it's like, oh my goodness me. I wasn't too panicked. When they scored the first goal, I was thinking, well, it's only 1-0, so realistically, you can come back. You can come back, but as soon as they scored the first one, in terms of the goal, ball got played down to ball got played to the side of the box. He puts it across the box, and I don't know the lad's name, so I apologise. He put it straight in the back of the net. But you look at the goal and you think, oh my goodness me, it was Dale Fry, it was Aidan Flint, and the lad was in the middle, and he managed to get past, two lads that are over the 6 foot. Flint's 6'6", and he's a strong lad, but even he doesn't go in to try and tackle him. And Dale Fry stood right next to him, and lets him going behind him, and he puts it in, makes it 1-0. And like I say, at that time there, I wasn't panicked, I wasn't worried that much. I was thinking, well, it's still very early, we can still come back. Up until I see probably one of the worst errors I've seen in a long time in any Borough player, in any Borough shirt. Aidan Flint goes to knock it back to the goalkeeper. Doesn't even get it anywhere near Randolph. Lee Gregory goes in, puts it underneath Dan Randolph's feet, and he just puts it in the back of the net. Then it's 2-0, 35 minutes in, and you're sat in the stands, and you just think to yourself, is this going to be one of them long afternoons? Because let's not forget, London's 5 hours away, so it's a long way home for us. And if you've come here and we played the way we played, and in the first half we were absolutely appalling. There was nobody willing to stand up, man, and try and do anything. Maybe it's apart from Martin Braithwaite. I'd probably say Martin Braithwaite in the first half and second half. To be fair, he actually tried to create a little bit, but you could even see that he was getting frustrated. Bresson Belong was getting frustrated because of the service he was receiving. It was all going wrong in the first half for us. Now at half time, Pulis sent all the substitutes out. He didn't let a single one inside the dressing room at half time. Them lads got an absolute bollocking off Pulis. Absolute bollocking. Came out early second half, came back out. We came back out with 5 minutes to the first half. I should say 5 minutes to the half time still to go. Millwall had to come out. Game kicks off for the second half. We start exactly the same as how we started the first half. There was nothing really there. Within 10 minutes of the second half, he takes off Brian Ledbetter, brings on a sub. Lewis Wing and that come on. Ashley Fletcher came on, and Tavernier come on, because went off for us was Adam Clayton and Stuart Downing, as well as Brian Ledbetter. And on comes Tavernier and Wing, and Fletcher, and they're the three that all Borough players wanted to, or I should say they're the three that all Borough fans wanted to see start the game. They came on, and the game opened up for us, and it was almost like, wow, well, if these are what the three kids produced for our team, in terms of creativity and whatnot, because our whole team just opened up, everyone was playing freely. In the end, Aidan Flint went up front, but I'd say up until the 80th minute mark, we were useless. We were rubbish. We had nothing. Creating very little until the 80th minute mark. I'd say past then, because obviously Tavernier got into the box, squared it across. Martin Braithwaite put it in, and that was the 86th minute. When he scored, everyone was going a little bit mad. When everyone was going as mad as what you would think so, but everyone was going a little bit mad. Everyone might have just thought, oh, consolation, fair enough. But I was looking around the stadium. I was looking at the away end. I could see everybody thinking, John, where it is, we could probably get something here. I said to Phil next to me, obviously Phil on Borough Fan TV, if you don't know who he is, go and check out some of his interviews. And he said to me, it might happen here. And I said to him, you know what? I said, you know, I reckon it could. I reckon something could happen because the way we were playing, from the 86th minute onwards, we looked mint, and I didn't know what was happening to us. I didn't have a clue. I was thinking, hang on a minute, before this, man, I thought Boro were going to go just home with absolutely nothing. Ball comes in, and literally was the last kick of the game because Kevin Friend had the whistle to his mouth. He took it out of his mouth, shot him through in the ball. It fell to Lewis Wing. He smacked it into the floor. George Friend got it. He poked it in, straight to the bottom corner. And I looked at the linesman. His flag was down. He was not giving an offside. Even though I don't know why he even looked if it was offside, but I guess that's what you do. And you know, you last kick the game. The scenes and the limbs that were flying all over the away end was mental. You know, it was absolutely crazy. I mean, for me, personally, shout out to everybody that mobbed me, by the way, and just knew who I was. Everyone just ran into where I was and just, you know, everyone was hugging me and whatnot. Shout out to all the legends that did that. But, you know, absolute scenes in that away end. You know, and I haven't seen some of the videos this morning from obviously, you know, from obviously the game and Boro's away end as soon as we made it 2-2. You can just see what it meant. It was absolutely amazing. You know, and what a, what a comeback. And that's it. What a comeback for us. Unbelievable scenes. It really was unbelievable scenes, and you know, it was, you know, just, you know, but you got to look at it as what changed the game. Well, for me, you know, the change of formation and the three changes, Wing, Tavernier, and Fletcher. Them three lads came on. They changed the game. They almost offered us more. You know, going forward, creativity. They offered us a lot more now. For me, them kids have to start on Tuesday night because for me, it's all about the kids. You know what I mean? Our youth system has always been good, and you know, on our bench, obviously on our bench until they came on, we had like Harry Chapman, who I've said in pre-season impressed me. Lewis Wing, the same. Tavernier was away with the under-19 England squad, so I don't know how people can't see how good he is if he's away with the England squad, and he plays in the Championship. And Fletcher. Now, if them four lads don't play on Tuesday night, I don't know what them lads have got to do in order to get into our team, because you see, as soon as you took off that bit of Clayton and Downing and brought on them three, the game changed. Do you know what I mean? It really did. And Tavernier on that left-hand side was unbelievable. I would start that kid every single game. Lewis Wing, I would start him. I mean, Lewis Wing's playing centre mid, and it's not even his preferred position. You know what I mean? He had Ashley Fletcher and Sombalonga up front. Sombalonga looked happy. I genuinely looked like he could play with a bit of freedom because he had someone next to him, and it wasn't him trying to do all the work by himself. And that's what I'm saying. These kids here are offering us so much this football team. It's unreal. But Pulis has got to see it now. I know Martin Wagon might be coming and whatnot, but don't go dropping Ashley Fletcher. Don't sell him. Whatever you do, please don't put any of these lads out on loan, the likes of Wing, Tavernier, Chapman. Please, I'm begging that these three lads and Fletcher do not go out on loan. I really am, because they are our future. You know what I mean? Them lads there can take our team forward, but it's about giving them the opportunity. Have trust in them, because, you know, it showed yesterday when they came on, they changed the game for us. Do you know what I mean? They really didn't. That's what I'm saying, you know. Yeah, okay, it was a great comeback, but what made the comeback? Well, it was a change by Pulis, and it was the tactics, but it was also the players that he brought on. The kids who, you know what I mean? They're all local lads. They all play for this, and that's what I'm saying. They were up, you know what I mean? Them lads are unbelievable, because I've told you before, going to Millwall yesterday, I said a point I'll be happy with. I said, you know, a point would feel like a win. And that's exactly what it did. But I said before the game, Millwall were not a pushover. You know what I mean? Millwall are no pushovers. But the important thing is now is that, you know what I mean, take everything from yesterday, you know, and then all we do now is put into practice on Tuesday night against Sheffield United. It's not going to be easy Tuesday night. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be rock hard. But it's all about now, you know what I mean, going to Tuesday night, you know, and seeing what happens, because overall, I think, again, that's going to be a tough game. You know, every single team in this league, you know what I mean, they're all in this league for a reason, and everyone's trying to get out of it. So it's going to be tough no matter what. But I believe on Tuesday night that, you know, I think if Boro can play the kids, different things will happen compared to yesterday. But like I say, this has been the review of Millwall versus Middlesbrough. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the preview of Sheffield United versus Middlesbrough. What the Boro?